else, doing something else. And when mama's on the road, that boy's on the road with his mama, and I'm thankful. Now she thinks he belongs to her, just so y'all know. All right, my staff, Nadine Gilbert, most of y'all know Nadine, right? Nadine, when I was here, was acting as my personal assistant / what we call business manager / whatever you need her to be. Nadine, another person, just volunteered her time, and I'm always thankful to her. Pamela's assistant, Diana. A lot of people aren't with us, but they're with us. Kristen Colbert from 96. Y'all know Kristen? The Colberts from over there. You know, she designed all our t-shirts, all our logos, everything. She's at the Savannah Art Institute right now, but I always like to mention her. Ronisha, what's the Ronisha name? Terry, she just got married. When we hired these girls, they were teenagers. Now they getting married and stuff. We done seen them go through some things, haven't we? But God is blessing them. Miss Alice Sanders Jones. Thank you, Alice. Alice is our host here in Greenwood. She took on some of the responsibilities that normally me and Pam would have to bring this event to Greenwood. So y'all give Alice a hand and thank her. Just passing out bags. Now bring that box on over here. So I like to get my gift given out the way. I have to wait till the end. Just bring the whole box with you. I know. She be saying the big sister thing to her. I love you though. I really do. I do. Alice, we got a little something for you. Thank you. Love is an action word. Yes, it is. All the ladies that are on our program that you're going to hear from later, but we still want to go ahead and give them their gifts now. Miss Shelley Walker. Like I said, Shelley has been here from the beginning, haven't you? From the very beginning of this thing. We have Pastor A. She's going to be on our panel in a little bit. Miss Vivian Henry is going to be on our panel as well. How you feeling? I told Vivian like she's looking for a man. I'll tell you all about that. Miss Ruby Metz. Hi, Ruby. Thank you. All right. Angela Parks is going to sing for us a little bit. Come on. I don't know if I'll be able to. Miss Angie Lomax Lee is our panel moderator. I said, y'all come in here all fly today. I got some slacks and some wedge heels. The cute shoes in the back. I said, whatever. Y'all keep those out here. And our keynote speaker, Mrs. Robin Shockley. She gonna bless y'all. I'm casual, y'all. I like that. That's what I said. I said me and Robin. Yeah. All right. We're gonna mention a couple of things, and then we're gonna go ahead and get rolling. I like to be on time and to do things on time. Again, thank y'all for being here. I have to mention two people that aren't here. I mention them wherever I go because they're a big part of who we are, what we do. First of all, my mother. You heard me talk about her earlier. Every day of our lives, our mother told us we were beautiful and smart, amazing young women, and that we could do anything we wanted to. And a big part of who we are and what we do is the mother that we have. And we thank God for her. Young people say, my name is Regina Sunshine, but she's the original Sunshine. If she was here, she'd kiss every one of y'all before I got here. She'd hug and kiss everybody in here, like Shelley Walker. So I have to edify my mother when I have the opportunity to hold a microphone. And my grandmother, who is the biggest server that I know. My earliest memories of her are praying with her at her bedside. And she prayed for every human being we ever met in our lives. We'd be on our knees and she'd go up one side of the street, y'all. I'm telling y'all, down one side. We would fall asleep while she would pray. And right now, I know she's praying for us. And that's the things that I think about as I travel. I know my grandmama is praying for us. And I have to mention them because you see, I have no excuse but to live a victorious lives because I stand on the shoulders of two spiritual giants. Amen. These two women have loved me, supported me, prayed for me, protected me, uplifted me, and blessed me beyond measure. I am the walking testimony of their lives well lived. Sassy and everything and every life that has changed in this world is a direct reflection of what these women have spoken over me and what they've done in my life. So give them a hand, y'all. Mama be here, she be crying when she found, oh, she's crying by now. All right, a little bit about us, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. This organization, founded by me and my baby sister, Pamela Stanley. Pamela and I were having a conversation that we were living average lives. That our Father had created us for way more than average. Amen. So we created an accountability team where we had to email each other every day, where we had done on our to-do list that was moving us forward towards our dreams, our goals, and fulfilling our purpose. It's interesting when someone's holding you accountable, that you don't want to be the one that didn't do your stuff, but this chick here's going to do her stuff. When I say my sister, when I said she walks the walk that she talks, I knew this one's going to do hers, and the big sister's going to get left in the dust if I don't do mine. And I told her, I said, more women could benefit from having another woman come along beside her and challenge her in love to be everything God has created her to be. And one Sunday morning, right here at Grace Community Church in the main sanctuary, during praise and worship, God gave me the name E-Way. I still have the notebook where I sat down and I wrote the name and the purpose. I couldn't wait to get home and call her, and I called her. And I said, God's going to use what started with 2 sisters to bless millions of women around the world. That's what she gave me that. Well, I'll do whatever you want me to do, but I'll be behind the scenes. Conversation, and I told her that day, I said, we're going to do whatever he tells us to do. I said, if you do what he tells you to do, I said, he's going to bless you in ways you won't believe. Not too long after we started the organization, Pamela was laid off from her job. Within 30 days, she had three job offers. The job she took was a $10,000 a year pay raise with travel and benefits way beyond what she had before. And I told her then, I said, because you were obedient.
Amen.
And you did what he told you to do. I said, when you didn't want to, because I know she didn't want to. When I called her to the stage and put the mic in her hand, she said, I told you I wasn't doing this. But she did it because she knew God had called her to do it. And so we've seen him do amazing things since we started this organization. We've been all over this country now, met some amazing people, and God continues to blow my mind. Y'all, he is so much bigger than we give him credit for being. We continue to want to stick him in our box, don't we? Yep. You know, we continue to want to say, well, he can do this, right? Y'all know how we are. Well, God, I know you can do this, but I just don't know. He can. Amen. And he will. But you got to stand and believe that thing. You really have to. I have to mention it. I'm attending a church called Enlightened Christian Center in Marietta, Georgia. We just got through having our spiritual growth Sunday, which was amazing. 3 services. 3 of the best services I've ever been to in my life. You know, you write so much you can't even write no more. Your head is full and you're like, ah. And I just got to get the CD. But he really, Dr. Harvey really broke it down in terms of faith and your faith walk. That you have to practice your faith. You have to train yourself to believe because your natural man don't want to believe. Does that make sense? Yep. You have to decide, this is the scripture I'm standing on right here. I don't have to believe it. It don't have to make sense to me, but I'm going to say it. I'm going to train myself until I believe it. And then my faith is going to kick in and it's going to happen. I was like, wow. I never heard it broke down like that because so many of us want to think, well, I'm just going to believe. I'm just going to believe. You have to train yourself to believe. And again, I don't know who I'm sharing that for. You have, because it's not natural for you to want to believe what that word says, is it? Because it seems contrary to everything that's out there. And it is. But it's the truth. So, when the doctor say it can't be done, well, my God says, this right here, I'm gonna stay right. This is what the word say, doctor. Right. I'm gonna stay right here on this right here until I see it. Until I see it. I'm gonna keep reading this right here.
Amen.
Angela, I'm gonna keep reading this right here. You understand? Until I see it. Because I'm so far off of where I thought it was gonna be this morning. Y'all be patient. I'm gonna read this right here. I'm gonna stand on this right here until I see it. Because, and I think I shared this, that boy of mine is pursuing professional fighting, was supposed to be able to, because he said he had a heart condition. I had shared that with a lot of people. Because we kept that thing to ourselves. How did we stand? You were with me in the hospital when the pediatric, when cardiologist was like, no, he needs a pacemaker. And my husband said, shine that How old was he? 8, 9 years old? He had just passed out in the pool with Pam. Passed out. Floating in the water. Like y'all never heard that story, have you? Because it took 5, 6 years for us to get complete confirmation of his healing. And so we were right here in Grace. Like I didn't know, we were standing on that word, God, he's healed by the stripes of Jesus. I don't care what it looks like. Because the enemy wants to take his dream. The enemy wants to take his purpose from him. Because he knows that something's wrong with his heart. He can't fight y'all, right? And that's the arena that God has given him to go and change lives. And we stood on that thing. And we stood on that thing. And we stood on that thing. And I remember 16 years old, we're in Dr. Fowler's office, and he checks his, he says, y'all really need to go over himself. He said, get his heart checked. He said, something just don't sound right. And I'm like, here it is again, y'all. We've been believing, Lord. We've been standing. This thing has popped up again. And we got to the hospital, and Gabriel was fine. I said, I don't know what we're doing here, so we still going to continue to believe God. I said, I don't care what those doctors tell you the day you heal. So we've been standing on this thing. I said, God is faithful. And that day we got the confirmation that he was healed. They did the the EKG. And the guy said, ain't nothing wrong with his heart. He said he got a little bit of extra heart. It's a little bigger than most, and it's flapped a little bit. He said, but that boy is fine. But it was a hard 6 or 7 years. And we didn't share it with a lot of people because we don't know how everybody believes. Amen. It was us and us. Yes. Do y'all understand? Yep. And that boy continued to fight. And he continued to train. And he would go there and sit, and I would just pray for him. And I would just plead the blood. I said, Lord, you got him. You got him. And y'all see him now. He's pursuing that dream. So y'all believe God. Ain't you believe God? Don't matter what it looked like. It don't. I've been there. We've been to that children's hospital too many times. Too many times. And we stood. And we got victory. Amen. I'm sorry, y'all. No, you should. Go ahead. I've never shared that openly. That's the first time I shared that about Gabriel. So when y'all see this boy on TV with that UFC belt around his waist, y'all know ain't nothing but God. Ain't nothing but God. So that's why I was willing to move to Marietta to make this thing, because I saw the enemy a long time ago trying to take this thing. So we're going to see this thing through. Because Gabriel told me he had a vision. He's going to be in a national televised, world televised fight. He's going to break the guy's nose. He's going to stop the fight. He's going to lay hands on him and heal him on national TV, and the whole world would see it. So we can't let the enemy stop us from being where God has for us to be. All right? Okay, I'm going to get back. Woo. But I had to. It was time. And God told me he would tell me when it was time to tell that story. Woo. He is good, y'all. Let me tell y'all. We're going to have to write that book on healing, girls. So bless some folks. All right. This organization is my dream. I'm going to cry my lashes out, y'all. And a lot of things I was going to read, I'm going to skip right over. So we can go on and get into it. I need an agenda, Pam. Give me an agenda. Flip it open. One thing I do want to read for the new ladies who are here for the first time. This is something. All right, we're good. On track. Something that I wrote when we first started. I had a young woman send me an email, and she asked me, she wanted me to come and speak at an organization meeting for her. And she asked, she said, what type of events are you willing to go to? Where are you willing to go? Who are you willing to speak with? And this is the email response I sent to her. And she told me that day, she said, you need to share that with more women. They need to know, what your heart is. And it's called I'll Go. It says, well, ladies, it's time to run. The message has to get out. And if not us, who? And if not now, when? Recently, a young lady asked me, what types of groups was I willing to share with, and where was I willing to go? And here was my answer. Wherever there's a woman who needs hope, I will go. Wherever a woman needs to know that there is someone else who's been where she is and overcame, I will go. Wherever there's a woman who needs to know that God loves her because she feels like nobody does, I will go. Wherever there are girls who need to know that they are worth waiting for, I will go. Wherever there are broken women who need to know another woman cares and will have her back, I will go. Wherever there's a woman who thinks that her life doesn't matter and just needs someone to tell her she's special, I will go. Wherever there are girls who need to know that they are not defined by the way they look, but by the God who made them, I will go. Wherever there are women who just need to know they're going to make it no matter what the circumstances look like, I will go. There are women out there who need help today, right now. Everything around them is dead and they are dying inside. So Lord, send me. I'll go. And that's my heart. Because our women are hurting. You know, because of the so-called bubble life that I've lived, you know, that I've always been loved and encouraged. And I tell people all the time, if nothing else in my life, I've been loved. I've been loved. Amen. I thought everybody had that. I assumed that everybody lived that kind of life. And it's not until I really began to travel and hear women's stories that I found out that there are a lot of people who've been